Are you feeling heartbroken right now, Saggy? Don't worry, we're gonna get into it. Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanner, and this is my Esoterica. Today we're here with a timeless reading for our Sagittarians. So welcome Saggies, I hope you're doing well. It seems like you guys may be dealing with some heartbreak over a masculine energy, someone you see as your divine masculine maybe. Spirit could also be calling for you to step into your own masculine power right now. Have strong boundaries, know your worth. I feel like if you are in connection with someone you see as your divine masculine, there's no communication really happening right now. But we're gonna get into this, Saggies. We're gonna cut the deck a few more times and see what's going on at the heart of the situation, and then we'll start pulling some cards for you. Spirit drew me to the Adventure Time Tarot, which I'm excited for because I've never used this deck on the channel. But maybe Adventure Time is symbolic to you in some way, shape, or form. I love Adventure Time. Ooh, the Devil. Yeah, so whoever this masculine is, I feel like you feel like there is some sort of toxic pull that you have towards them, but this person could be sort of keeping you tied down, and they could be toxic as well, just like not showing up as their best self whenever they make an appearance in your life, I'm getting. But I feel like you're very much trying to set yourself free from the situation, Saggies. Again, trying to step into your own divine masculine energy and again, have those boundaries for yourself. One more cut, please, Spirit. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, it feels like right now you're doing everything you can to just sort of hold your ground. And again, I'm getting boundaries with this, like trying to have stronger boundaries for yourself. And, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, and it's taken some time for you to get to this point, like to the top of this hill. And now you're kind of just like saying no to anything that might take you from that hard-earned position with the Seven of Wands here. But okay, I'm gonna do one more cut because I'm feeling called to, and then we'll pull some cards. So thanks, Spirit. One more cut, please, for our Saggies. Two of Swords. Yeah, it seems like now you're stuck in indecision about something, Saggies. Like, you could be in denial about something. The Two of Swords comes up when you need to make a really tough choice or tough decision, but you're kind of stalling, or you're keeping yourself stuck mentally between two choices. And the message of the Two of Swords is that you need to go within and trust your intuition to help you make this choice. But okay, let us start pulling some cards then, Sag, and see what's been going on. So thank you, Spirit. Can we dive deeper into this situation for our Sagittarians? What's going on for our Saggies, Spirit? The Eight of Wands, and it came out crossing. So the Eight of Wands is all about fast forward movement and momentum. Coming out crossing for me as a reader, it means like this is energy that you're consciously focusing on right now. So it seems like whatever collective of Saggies this message is for is very much focused on trying to move forward, and with a quickness too. The Eight of Wands is the second fastest moving card in the tarot behind the Chariot. So just very focused on trying to move things forward in your own life is what I'm getting. But again, you could be stuck in indecision about something. What else has been going on, Spirit, for our Saggies? The Four of Cups, also crossing. So the Four of Cups talks about dwelling on negative situations. The traditional artwork has this person kind of ruminating on these three cups, and this person is just kind of 444 on my timer, I just saw it, ruminating about all the ways that these things haven't worked out the way that he is hoping that they did or would. And he's so focused on these cups that he's not really paying attention to the opportunity that the universe is trying to give him. However, 505, I just saw it on my timer too. It's interesting to me that this character, one of the wizards, I forget what their name is, but he is actually looking right at this new opportunity the universe is trying to give them. And he looks kind of like happy and excited about it. So I feel like there was a situation, again, if you are connected to a toxic masculine, and I'm not talking about necessarily somebody's gender, but somebody who is strong energetically masculine, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within all of us, and you don't have to be in one particular body to resonate with being a divine masculine or a divine feminine. But it looks like if you were focused on or keeping your eye on the situation and ruminating on all the ways things weren't working out, it seems like the universe is trying to give you an opportunity, and it looks like you are kind of looking forward to this opportunity, or you're not unaware of the opportunity the universe is trying to give you. In fact, you're kind of looking towards it, looking forward to it in a way. But I do feel like there is still this energy of indecision here about not knowing what path to take necessarily. But okay, interesting. So one more card, please, Spirit, and then we'll start clarifying. So one more card, please, Spirit, for our Sagittarians. I'm a Saggy too, so hey, family. Have things been as crazy for you guys lately as it's been for me? Let me know. So the Four of Coins also came out crossing. I feel like you have a lot on your mind right now, Saggies. But the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, it seems like you're still stuck on something. Someone, a situation, a relationship, maybe, you know, holding on to something that was toxic for you, that caused you a lot of emotional pain, but it's kind of hard for you to let it go. We have 2 fours in your energy as well, so it seems like, you know, you guys are focused on trying to find your stability again. Four of Coins, you guys could be having like financial issues too, or just trying to get on top of your finances or be in control of your finances more. But still this energy of like, again, fast forward movement. I feel like, you know, I'm getting the sense again with this guy looking towards this new opportunity, this new emotional beginning, that a lot of you are trying to move forward from a toxic connection, but I think subconsciously there is still a part of you that is holding on to it really tightly. Again, I feel like you've spent a lot of time ruminating over this situation in the past, but now it seems like you're ready to break free and just, you know, move on to something better. Like, again, I'm being pulled to that imagery of him looking at the cup. It is not what is typical on the Four of Cups at all. Usually, again, it's the person thinking about ruminating on all the things that aren't working, not looking towards the thing that might work, you know? So yeah, very interesting. So I feel like this indecision that you're caught in between is like, are you going to fully embrace this new opportunity that the universe is trying to give you? Or are you going to still hold on to a situation that might have been really intense, but still ultimately toxic for you? But okay, now we're going to start clarifying. So let's start with clarifying this Eight of Wands crossing. What is this fast forward movement energy that we're seeing here? Clarify this Eight of Wands, please, Spirit, for our Sagittarians. The Magician. Magic! Magic man. You're trying to take your power back, Saggies. And that's why you're focused on trying to move forward. You're trying to take control of the situation for yourself. You know, take control of your own destiny, of your using your willpower. That's the message of the Magician. The Magician has all the tools that he needs to succeed, and you do too. So I feel like, yeah, very much interested in just taking your power back and moving things forward. Let's get one more clarifier, please, for this row. This Eight of Wands and the Magician. Five of Coins. Yeah, this is the energy of feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. Again, you know, some financial difficulties definitely could be in place for you. I'm not necessarily trying to focus on love so much, but it came out right away, so I'm gonna mention it if more stuff comes out. But in one sense, I feel like if you have been dealing with financial difficulties, that you are taking your power back and like starting to move away from this energy. And please let it be. I need this too. And if this person that you were connected to before has left you feeling left out in the cold or abandoned or, you know, taken for granted with the Four of Cups here. Again, I see you kind of taking your power back and moving away from the situation or trying to move away from the situation. But again, part of you might still be holding on to it. But yeah, again, moving forward from this feeling left out in the cold energy, taking your power back. I love that. Okay, let's clarify this Four of Cups that's in the middle. 11:22 on my timer, I just saw it. This is at the heart of your spread, so I'm interested to see what the clarifiers add to this conversation. But thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify this Four of Cups for our Sagittarians. Please clarify this Four of Cups for our Saggies, Spirit. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of new beginning here. 11:55. I'm seeing so many angel numbers. There's some sort of new beginning here that, again, I feel like you're looking forward to. I think in the past, you were thinking of all the ways that things weren't working out with this person. You could have felt really trapped by the situation. Like you had a lot of love and attraction to this person, but they weren't matching that energy. And so it probably did feel taken advantage of or not valued for what you were offering. But there is something new happening in your energy. Is there like a new attraction? Is there a new person coming into your energy, Saggies, that you're kind of like excited about the prospect for? Because again, that guy is looking right to an Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning. And now you have the Ace of Wands, which is a new spark, creative drive, passion, that kind of stuff. But okay, let us get one more clarifier for this middle row. This Four of Cups and this Ace of Wands. One more clarifier, please, Spirit. The Page of Cups, 13:33 on my timer. Yeah, it seems like there is some sort of new opportunity being offered to you that you're curious about exploring. Because again, this Four of Cups has an ace being offered, and then this Page of Cups, the little banana man, he's holding the page. Like it's something that you're very interested in, like learning more about with the page, because pages are students, right? But it could be a new emotional situation that, you know, you're trying to approach carefully. But it does seem like there is some sort of new offer here from a person, a situation, a job, I don't know. Take it however it resonates. But there's an offer here, an emotional offer, a small emotional offer. It's not the King of Cups. It's not the Knight of Cups even. But it seems like this is like, whatever this energy is, it's brand new for you. And you're certainly interested in trying to see how it develops. Interesting. Okay, but this Two of Swords is still permeating the bottom of this whole reading. So I feel like, again, you're kind of stuck in this indecision. Are you gonna stay attached to an old toxic dynamic, or are you going to give yourself the chance to explore 1515 on my timer, something new? Okay, let's clarify this Four of Coins, this Four of Pentacles. Again, there is something that you're holding on to, something that you're trying to stay in control over with the Four of Pentacles. But let's see. Clarify. Oh, that didn't take long, did it? The Six of Cups, crossing. Yeah, it seems like there is some sort of situation that you have fond memories about. The Six of Cups is all about the past, right? But look at this. This is Jermaine, right? Jake's brother. And he's coming here to offer his shadows love. I think that's so interesting. Wow. So I feel like, because this is making me think of that devil energy that we saw earlier. It's like you were trying to give your love to somebody who was still caught up in their shadows and wasn't able to accept what you were trying to give. So I feel like that is what you're stuck in indecision over. You know, do you try to give this new opportunity a chance, or are you gonna still hold on to your past situation? Let's get one more clarifier, please, Spirit. For this Four of Pentacles and this Six of Cups. The Three of Swords again. So I feel like it's really heartbreaking for you to have to make this choice, Saggies. I think there was a lot of love. Like, you could have felt like this was a soulmate connection, the person that you were connected to before. Even though it's maybe caused you nothing, but it's kind of heartbreak and, emotional pain. I feel like it's hard for you to let go of it. Like, it's heartbreaking for you to have to consider letting go of it. But has it been serving you at all? Has this other person been making you feel seen and validated? Airplane, ascension energy. Because if you've been ruminating over how you've been feeling taken advantage of or not prioritized in some way, but then there is somebody in your energy who is or has prioritized you and shown you what love can be like, do you really want to hold on to an old situation that wasn't giving you the love and attention that you deserved? I have to answer this question for myself too now. But yeah, I feel like this is a really heartbreaking choice that you have to make for yourself. And that's why you're caught up in this indecision. You're trying to protect your heart by avoiding making this choice. But that's not gonna help you. It's gonna keep you stuck in a lower vibration, stuck in a situation that wasn't serving you. The message of this card is needing to go within and trust your intuition. The blindfold. And there's the moon here in the corner too. So you could be very intuitive naturally. So I feel like, your intuition, again, is going to be something that is going to help you make this choice, Saggies. But it doesn't do you any good to hold on to something just because there are good feelings there. because feelings by themselves are not enough for a healthy, happy relationship. It takes two people consciously showing up for each other, even when times are hard. Interesting. All right, friends, I'm going to pull a card of advice for you. What do you have, Spirit? What's your advice for our Saggies when it comes to the situation? Five of Swords. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't fight yourself over the situation mentally. The Five of Swords is all about conflict, mental conflict. So, like, try not to sabotage yourself. The Five of Swords is also a card of self-sabotage. So don't stay stuck in a situation that isn't serving you because of potential, because you see the potential of somebody, because because there are good memories, because you have good memories with them. I get that it's hard to let it go. It's heartbreaking for you to consider letting it go. But if by continuing to hold on to it, 2122 on my timer, you're keeping yourself chained to that devil. So try not to do that. Try not to stand in your own way of having the love that can meet you where you are. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And then what is coming next for our Saggy spirit when it comes to the situation? What is coming next when it comes to this situation? Watch it be the Two of Swords. I will laugh so much. Ooh. We got the Knight of Cups crossing. So somebody is going to come in and give you a love offer with this Knight of Cups. I don't know if this old person is going to be coming back and trying to offer you something new, or if this new person, which is what I'm getting, again, like a new opportunity, again, at the heart of your spread here. Maybe this new person is going to come in and try and offer you some sort of love offer. Interesting. Any other final pieces of advice for our Saggies, Spirit? Page of Wands. Follow that ace. You know, I think Spirit is telling you to try to embrace this ace and kind of match. You could be connected to a water sign, maybe. Like this new person could be a water sign. So you have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. So I feel like there definitely is something new happening in your energy. And Spirit is telling you to foster that something new. To not hold on to this situation, this old situation, even if it is heartbreaking for you to do so. Like, don't stand in your own way. Again, don't keep yourself chained to that devil just because you guys may have had good times in the past. I think this person is still stuck in their shadows. This situation could have activated your childhood woundings in a way too, with the Six of Cups energy. Your own shadows. But yeah, I think it's time to release the past and focus your energy and attention towards this new beginning, this new opportunity. Because I do see there is potential. Again, a love offer is coming next, or a romantic gesture. And we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So definitely a message or messenger. Both the Page and the Knight are messengers. So yeah, I think if there's something new happening in your energy and you're trying to take your power back and move forward from maybe this toxic situation that's been going on in the past. Um, Foster this new opportunity. Turn your attention to it. Stay curious about it. Um, and see where it takes you. See if it doesn't show you something better than what you've been dealing with up until now. A lot for me to think about too. But okay, my beautiful friends, that is your reading. And that went by much quicker than they usually do. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If this reading resonated with you, please consider liking and commenting and subscribing. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if this reading resonated with you, my fellow Saggies. And yeah, otherwise, we will see you in the next one, okay? All right. Take care. Bye.